Tops and Bottoms. Adapted and illustrated by Janet Stevens. These illustrations are very colorful. I see a bear and a rabbit. Oh, look! It has a special award. This means this is a really good book. Tops and Bottoms. Oh, I gotta turn it. Oh, it's a long book. It's a long book. Look at the vegetables growing. I see the roots. And then here's above the ground are the tops. These must be the bottoms. Carrots and radishes and turnips. Once upon a time, there lived a very lazy bear who had lots of money and lots of land. His father had been a hard worker and a smart business bear, and he had given all of his wealth to his son. But all Bear wanted to do was sleep. He's sleeping in a chair. Now far down the road lived a hare. A hare is a rabbit. Although Hare was clever, he sometimes got into trouble. He had once owned land too, but now he had nothing. He had lost a risky bet with a tortoise and had sold all of his land to Bear to pay off the debt. Hare and his family were in a very bad shape. "The children are so hungry, Father Hare. We must think of something," Mrs. Hare cried one day. So Hare and Mrs. Hare put their heads together and cooked up a plan. They're going to think about what they can do to help get food for their children. I wonder what they're going to do. The next day, Hare hopped down the road to Bear's house. Bear, of course, was asleep. "Hello, Bear, wake up! It's your neighbor Hare, and I have an idea." Bear opened his one eye and grunted. "We can be business partners," Hare said. "All we need is this field right here in front of your house. I'll do the hard work of planting and harvesting, and we can split the profit right down the middle. Yes, sir, Bear, we're in all this together. I'll work and you sleep." "Huh?" said Bear. "So what will it be, Bear?" said Hare. "The top half or the bottom half is up to you. Tops or bottoms?" Let's see," Bear said with a yawn. I'll take the top half, Hare. Right, tops." Hare smiled. "It's all done deal, Bear." So he's going to get the top half of the vegetables, and Rabbit's going to get the bottom half. So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. Hare planted, Mrs. Hare watered, and everyone weeded. They are working really hard, and Bear's sleeping. Bear slept as the crops grew. When it was time to harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear! You get the tops and I get the bottoms!" Hare and his family dug up the carrots, the radishes, and the beets. Hare plucked off all the tops, tossed them into a pile for Bear, and put the bottoms aside for himself. So he gave himself all the vegetables that you would eat, and he threw away the plants that we won't eat. He tricked Bear, huh? Bear stared at his pile. "But Hare, all the best parts are in your half." "You chose the tops, Bear," he said. "Now, Hare, you tricked me. You plant this field again, and this season I want the bottoms." Hare agreed. "It's a double deal, Bear." So this time is Bear going to get the vegetables? So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. They planted, watered, and weeded. They're working really hard. Bear is very lazy, just sitting on the porch doing nothing but sleeping. It's no fair when other people have to do all the work while other people get to sleep in. Bear slept as the crops grew. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear! You get the bottoms and I get the his family gathered up the lettuce, the broccoli, and the celery. Hare pulled off the bottoms for Bear and put the tops on his own pile. They did it again. Look at that. They get the vegetables, and now he gets the bottom. It's just the root. Bear looked at the pile and scowled. Hare, you've cheated me again! But Bear, Hare said, you wanted the bottoms this time. Bear growled. You plant this field again, Hare. You've tricked me twice, and you owe me one season of both tops and bottoms. You're right, poor old Bear, sighed Hare. It's only fair that you get both tops and bottoms this time. It's a done deal, Bear. So Bear gets everything this time? Is that fair for the rabbits who worked so hard? So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. They planted, watered, and weeded, and then watered and weeded some more. They're very busy, hard workers, always doing something while Bear is being lazy. Bear slept as the crops grew and grew. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, Wake up, Bear! This time you get the tops and the bottoms! Woo! He gets all of it this time? There, in front of Bear's house, lay a high field of corn. Hare and his family yanked up every cornstalk. Hare tugged off the roots at the bottom and the tassels at the top and put them in a pile for Bear. Then he carefully collected the ears of corn in the middle and placed them in his own pile. Bear rubbed his eyes and watched. See, Bear, you get the tops and the bottoms, I get the middles. Yes, sir, Bear, it's a done deal. Did he trick him again? Oh, my goodness. Look at Bear. By now, Bear was wide awake. That's it, Hare, he hollered. From now on, I'll plant my own crops and take the tops, bottoms, and middles. Hare and his family scooped up the corn and hopped down the road toward home. Bear never again slept through a season of planting and harvesting. Hare bought back his land with the profit from the crops, and he and Mrs. Hare opened a vegetable stand. And although Hare and Bear learned to live happily as neighbors, they never became business partners again.